Hey guys, how are you? Hope you're doing fine. My name is Nishant and we are at day 3 of May LeetCoding challenge. Okay, let's look at the question first. Okay, so we are given two strings and we have to check if the former string can be constructed from the latter string. Okay, and we have to write a function that will return a boolean value. If it can be constructed, it should return true, otherwise false. And one important thing, we can only use a letter only once from the latter string, that is magazine. Okay, here are some examples. Okay, so you can't construct a from only b, so it is false. Okay, there are two a's in the second example and only single a in the magazine string, so we can't construct double a, so false. In the third example there's two a's and two a's as well in the second string, so it can be constructed, so true. Okay, so we can do this by two approaches. Okay, so the first approach is we can construct a hash map and store each letter with its frequency, okay, in of the second string, and iterate on the first string and check if it is in the hash map and if it is having a frequency more than one, so it is valid to be constructed. Okay, and the second approach is quite simple. It We can check if the first string is a subsequence of the second string. Okay, and the both approaches will have the time complexity of big O of n, where n is the length of the second string. Okay, I'm gonna code the first approach, that is the hash map one. Okay, let's start coding. Let's define our hash map first. Remember, it will store the frequency of the characters in the second string, so we have to iterate first on the second string, that is magazine. Just store each character with its frequency in the map. Let's iterate over now. Let's now iterate over the first string, that is ransom note. Okay, so if ransom note find okay, so if the ith character of the ransom note is in the hash map, so we just reduce its frequency by 1. Okay, else if the ith character of ransom note is not in the hash map, then okay, wait a minute, we also have to check if the ith character of ransom note is present in the hash map, but what if the frequency is 0? We have to check for that. Okay, so if equals 0, then there is no chance we can construct the ransom note from the magazine, so we will break it. And let's just use a flag. Okay, okay, so if it is indeed present in the hash map and its frequency is not 0, we will just reduce its frequency by 1. Okay, we are doing this because of we are only allowed to use a character only once, so we have to reduce its frequency. Else if it is not present, it is simple that we should set the flag to 1 and break the loop. Okay, so if flag equals 0, just return true, else return false. Okay, this should do. Let's try it. Okay, your answer is true and expected answer is false. Okay, let's check where are we. Okay, we constructed a hash map for it, magazine. Okay, okay, flag equals to 1, simply break it. Flag equals 0, return true, let's return false. Come on, let's help me out guys, where's the error? Okay, we don't need to use flags, it's just redundant. We can just simply return false here, and here too. If it makes through the whole loop, just return true. Yeah, okay, let's try this. Okay, false, cool. Let's just submit it. And guys, it's accepted. Okay, so this was the hash map approach. You can also try the checking for if the ransom note is a subsequence of magazine string. Remember, both have the same time complexity of big O of n. Thanks for watching. See you next time.